You didn't understand how today it relates to Miraj. Okay. When did I say this?
Last night, as well as over then.
Oh, you're trying to cover yourself, huh? You're Kashmiri. Yeah. I opened it more in khutbah, didn't I, Ali? Yeah. Why it is important. And you didn't understand how it relates to us.
Yeah.
We're saying, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, this to SahibulSaif. Now to our brain to Uzlan to Khalmat. It's been Allah ni'mal wakil. Let's begin by renewing our shahadat, saying, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. With this firm foundation, then we're asking Allah, we're asking the Holy Prophet ﷺ, through the blessings of our Shaykh, to send us something that is going to be beneficial for us. Knowledge has to give you benefit. If the knowledge doesn't give you benefit, it is worthless knowledge. It is useless knowledge. There's a curse that is in that knowledge. Everyone now is running to get knowledge, but they don't know what is the knowledge that is beneficial to you. And the Prophet ﷺ give an open dua, asking Allah to protect him from the knowledge that does not give him benefit. But today, no one is speaking. Not from the mimbars, not from the mihrabs, not from the White House, not from the White Palace. No one is speaking about knowledge that is beneficial and knowledge that is not, and how to stay away from knowledge that is not beneficial. So what happens now? When it comes to Islam, if you don't know what is beneficial and what is not, it becomes just like a ritual. It becomes just like something, because you don't question, you don't try to understand the meaning of it. It becomes just something robotic that you do over and over and over again. And you don't want to leave it because it's something that is with you. You don't want to leave it because it is traditional. But everything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us, it is filled with meaning, and Allah is challenging believers over and over again, the Quran-i-Karim, to find meaning and to find Him. They say these are the signs. In the stars, in the skies, in the ships, in the animals on the desert, these are signs for men of understanding. We are in tariqat to understand. We're in tariqat not for business. We're not in tariqat not to have an unveiling of the different worlds and existences blindly and without reason. We're in the tariqat because Allah is saying only the few they understand. Only the few they are grateful. We want to be that few. That we are going to question. Whatever that we're doing, we are going to question. Because Allah is going to question us on the Day of Judgment. Even the shahadat that we're going to give, we're going to question. What is that shahadat that we're giving? Why did we wake up today? What did we do for the sake of Allah today? Why are we commemorating and celebrating these holy days and nights just because they come around and we celebrate? You think that the Miraj, it happened once 1400 years ago and is never happening again. You think that Miraj that they are describing in the books is everything that is there? It is a meeting between a lover and his beloved. You think the meeting between the lover and the beloved can ever be captured and contained? No, it is impossible. So the meaning of that is always opening for those who are seeking. And Allah is saying, if you are looking, I will give it to you. If you are looking at the signs, it is filled with meaning. You are going to find me. So we are here to know ourselves and to know Allah. We're here not to know our ego and what we want to desire and how to fulfill it. No prophet ever came, 124,000 of them, to teach mankind how to run after their nafs, how to run after their ego, how to live in this world, taking the pleasures and the treasures of this world. Every prophet says, turn away from this world. This world is there. You start turning away, the world will come after you. The world will come after you. It'll be easy. You don't have to run for the world. The world will come after you. But for those who are running, for those who are running to me, for those who are running to the Prophet ﷺ, now Allah is saying, we are going to test you like we test the beloved ones. So some, they enter into tariqat, they see the whole life turning upside down. They say, what's happening? I'm turning to Allah, and Allah is making, instead of making things easier for me, He's making things to be more difficult. We cannot dare to say those words if we are a real believer. Look at the lives of the prophets. Look at the lives of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Look at the lives of the Sahabi-Kiram. You think they ever reached to that level of faith by saying, like a spoiled child, I turn to you and you make life difficult for me? Now we're going to look for a reason. We're going to say there must be a reason why this is turning upside down. You look. And if you're a man of understanding, which Allah has given understanding to Hazrati Adam alayhi salam, that with Hazrati Adam alayhi salam, Safiullah, the pure one, the first one, Allah has elevated now what? The children of Adam alayhi salam. وَلَقَدْ كَرَمْنَا بَنِي Adam. And we have honored the children of Adam. If, like Adam alayhi salam, you know that your creation is to be the first. Know that your creation is to be Khalifatullah. That your creation is not for the dunya, it is for the akhirat. That you're sent to the dunya in reality as an exile, as a punishment. When man doesn't look for meaning, he's going to be lost with pleasure and treasures, and then he's going to feel very sour and very bitter because he has not been created for the pleasures and the treasures of this world. But once you discover more your Lord and the pleasure that comes from those, as Shaykh Maulana Shaykh Efendi is saying, from those pleasure oceans, then you understand that the difficulty that you are going to get from this world is a key that is going to open to those oceans of pleasures that Allah is going to give to you. Man came to the Prophet ﷺ saying, Ya Rasulullah, I love you. Then the Prophet says, prepare yourself for hardship. Sahaba-i-Kiram went to 23 years of difficulty, extreme difficulty. And the Mi'raj happened at a time when historians are saying it is the year of sadness for the Prophet ﷺ. His holy wife, our holy mother, Hazrati Hatija, Hazrat Lari, she passed on that day, on that year. The beloved uncle of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, the one who was protecting him, don't think he's being sad for himself. This is one thing that we have to understand when you're reading Islamic history. Don't read it like a historian, like a Western historian. We are believers. You have to read it with the eyes of belief. The Prophet ﷺ is not sad because his wife died. He's not sad because his uncle passed away. Hasha. It's even rude for us to say that they died, they passed. It is not personal. He came to this world for his ummah. He came to this world for all of us. The words that he first said was, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, inni Rasulullah, ummati, ummati. He doesn't care for himself, he doesn't care for his family, and his family continuously from that time until now, they're sacrificing themselves for the ummah. But he loves the ummah and he cares for the ummah. Now with Hazrati Hatija and the holy uncle of the Prophet ﷺ, that they pass, now the mission will have to take a step back because these are the people who are protecting them. And they just imposed a very severe blockade. Now, they are without any protection, any food, any money, nothing. And in that feeling of severe helplessness and sadness, and crying out to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala then took his Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam into his divine presence. Before that, showing his holy Prophet to everything that is in creation. Showing him from every place in this world, from every atom and every galaxy, saying, this is your Prophet. From every skies and every paradise, this is your Prophet. Until reaching Sidratul Muntaha, where the Prophet ﷺ had to leave everything and enter into the divine presence. The awliya Allah, they're saying, he entered into 4 times 40,000 light years of complete aloneness. That even he, ﷺ, was saying to Hazrat Jibreel, a friend does not leave his friend alone. When Allah opened something up for the Holy Prophet to feel the presence of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq with him. And when he neared to the divine presence, he saw the presence also of Hazrat Ali, in the shape of a lion. Don't think it's that lion, don't think it's like that. It's completely different, you understand? Then, in that station of nearness of Qaba Qawsain, 2 bowls length or even nearer, he witnessed and he saw. He didn't see once, he went back. And Hazrat Musa is saying, go again. He went again and he came back. From 50 times prayer to 5 times prayer. That Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, the Prophet that is representing Shariat, now understand how close Hazrat Musa alayhi salam is to our nation. That he's thinking of us. That he loves us. He's saying they cannot carry. Ask our Lord, why are they not just praying from there? He says, go and ask. Again. And it was reduced. Shariat was reduced. Ma'rifat and tariqat and hakikat and azamat is increased. Reduce more, that is increased. Reduce more, that is increased. 5 times prayer. Now if we pray 5 times, it is the same as praying 50 times a day. And when he came back, those who were weak, they said, this is the last straw. We cannot accept this. Now you are saying, not only you're trying to convince us that there is a life after death, these dry bones, it can become life again. That there is a judgment day. That there is a Lord that is going to look into our hearts, that He knows everything. But now you are saying that you went up and you came down. You went from Mecca to Qudus. And from Qudus, you went to Sidratul Muntaha and to Qaba Qawsain in one night. Not one night, one instant. Because the bed that he was lying in was still warm when he came back. Now, those who are weak, they disbelieved instantly. They said, this doesn't match to intelligence. There are so many Muslims today that they are putting doubt into Isra and Miraj. There are so many Muslim scholars who are saying, this doesn't make sense. This is not scientific. This is not logical. This is superstition, Hasha. Or they're saying this is all just a dream. That the Prophet ﷺ is just dreaming everything. Very dangerous. Just like those ones in the Jahiliyyah time, they said, you dreamt everything. You just imagine. And they tested him, and he was able to pass the test. So, people are believing in so many wrong things, even when there is no proof. People are believing a lot in these days about sihr, magic, all these other powers, they believe. is running on it, this world. Meaning these are Dajjalic powers, they believe. But when it comes to one of the greatest signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestowed to the Holy Prophet ﷺ, that everything was given to him. Also the station of intercession was given to him, that he can intercede. This is very huge. We can speak about the Mi'raj until Judgment Day. We will never exhaust it. Why is intercession so important? Because so many cannot make it on their own. Even the prophets, they don't dare to meet Allah's justice. They're asking for Allah's mercy, and Allah's mercy is through Rahmatan lil Alameen. And the mercy they ask is for the intercession of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. How many Muslims believe strongly in the intercession of the Holy Prophet ﷺ? Now, how many? Shafa'at. Just to say Shafa'at, Ya Rasulullah. How many mosques now in this world is going to say, you cannot speak that is shirk. That they say, you cannot say Madad, Ya Rasulullah, that is a shirk. You cannot even put Ya Allah, Ya Muhammad ﷺ, that is a shirk. How many you think? And how many you think they don't care? Not to care about the Prophet? The Prophet has been sent to be a mercy to us and we don't care? Now how many you think must hold on tightly to the proper understanding of the Mi'raj, because now it is between faith and unfaith? Understand? Many things continuously are being opened. Holy Prophet ﷺ did not make that Mi'raj one time in his life, many times. And nothing in Islam is just, we're just celebrating because it happened one time and we're just remembering it. No, it happens every time. It is repeated, but in ways that you cannot understand. May Allah make us to understand one day, and make us to be asking for His mercy and to be under the intercession of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Make us to become sincere and to be saved in these days from the tricks and the traps of this dunya and Dajjal, inshallah. May Allah forgive me and bless you. Women, Allahu tawfiq, hurmatil habib, hurmatil fatiha.